Welcome back to the vlog. It is Sunday. The time is, 20 to 11, and I'm going down to Luton Airport for something very exciting. That's all I'm going to say now because I'm running late, as always. So yeah, let me explain what this is all about when I get there. Okay, so I'm going to the England game tonight. So it's the Euros, Euro 24 football tournament, and England are playing tonight, playing Serbia, and I'm going with BYD, and full disclosure, they're paying for everything, the flight, the accommodation, the ticket, the whole lot. Really excited, very surreal, and I'm flying from Luton, but I'm flying from here, which is the signature flight support bit, which is where they fly loads of chartered private jets from, because the flight we're going on is chartered. This is so surreal. There's some very expensive cars in this car park. Yeah. What is going on? This is nuts. Anyway, the flight leaves in, where are we? An hour and at 2 o'clock basically, and it's 20 past 12 now, so I've got here in good time. I don't know what to expect from this. There's lots of very expensive planes around here. I don't think we're going to go on one of those, surely. I'm still expecting a normal 747 or whatever, but this is really, really bizarre. Anyway, come with me. This is Josh.
Hello, hello.
Josh, advertise yourself.
Right, so my name's Josh. I run Scoot Supercars. So I mainly do super and hypercars, and this is a whole different ball game. I mean, learning electric cars is one, but learning how to live on like a private jet, what is happening? I don't know, this is crazy.
We don't fly like this normally.
No.
I'm never flying
like you
normal
said,
flights ever.
You will never catch me. You will never catch me in an EasyJet. You will next week, but this is crazy.
It's nuts.
Mainly the high-end stuff. That has a photographer, a vlogger, everything really. Yeah. So YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. This is my 10th year doing it. Quite a lot. Yeah.
This is easily the craziest thing I've done as part of this job. Just to be clear, if you've been watching this vlog, you know that I don't travel like this normally, obviously, because the twins from Harry Potter were in the lounge. Not the actual twin, but the Harry Potter actors were in that lounge. I'm just some bloke from Northampton. I shouldn't really be. I'm surprised I didn't get kicked out. This is just nuts.
I was waiting for a video. Thank you.
Goodbye, thank you.
Bye, thank you.
I was like 20 practicing your jab. She did well. We're in Dusseldorf. It took 50 minutes to get to Dusseldorf on that flight, so fast. Honestly, the weirdest kind of experience, most amazing experience. Just lovely security people. That was the one thing. Putting the bags through security, you don't get shouted at. You then come into this little terminal here, show a really nice guy your passport, and you're in. This is how the other half live.
We have a short stop at the airport because 3 of our colleagues coming from Milano we have to pick up, and then we go straightly to the hotel in Essen. So I think 35-40 minutes we will be there. Have a great time.
When it started Liverpool, my wife said, my hands are tired. You got a ticket.
After just this game, I reckon there's probably Nearly dropped the camera. Okay, checked in. This has been such a surreal day. So it hasn't really started yet because we've just got to Germany. So the whole point of this trip, obviously, is going to the game tonight. First, before anything, let's just do the quick room tour. I've been doing quite a few of these. Full length mirror, that'll be handy when I'm getting dressed. I'm dressed. I don't need that. Bathroom. This is nice. Very nice. Looks good. Anything interesting in here? Just wardrobe and a safe and an iron. Very exciting. I couldn't be a travel vlogger, could I? I just couldn't do it. Right, into the main room. Oh, well, this is nice. Yeah, I like this. The part chaise lounge, part little thing, chair, whatever. Bed test. Much more comfortable than the one in London. If you watched my last vlog or the one before that, yeah, much better. This is a nice room. Coffee making facilities. Proper coffee. I might have one of these actually. That's probably a good idea. Snacks. Are there snacks? No snacks. The view is going to be pretty uninteresting because we're just in some kind of industrial estate, but there we go. Right. How long have I got? I've got about 35 minutes. Let me make a coffee and then come back to you. Quite a few options here. We've got cafe crema. Is that how you say that? I have no idea. Whatever that is. Green tea and mint. Nah, I'm having one of these. Turn it on first, Mark. I'm not going to show you me doing this because I'm going to make a hash of it. So let me just come back to when I've made the coffee. Oh, nice coffee as well. Okay, so that was easily the most elaborate thing I've done for this with this business so far, as in with my business. I've done, if you've been watching this vlog, I've been to some amazing countries, had some lovely hotels and all that stuff. But that, in terms of a flight experience, was bonkers. You know, you get. So let's recap what I've done. I drove down to Luton, but didn't go to the airport. I kind of went to the airport, but didn't see any of the main airport. Drove into this private car park, parked up, walked into a building, a very nice building, as you saw earlier, hopefully, and they took my passport, very nice, let me go into the lounge, help myself to, well, people would serve me, you know, anything I wanted, beer, coffee, tea, soft drinks, food, whatever. And then we went through the nicest security experience I've ever had. I'm keeping an eye on the time just because, time check, by the way, it's 25 to 6. I've got about 25 minutes before dinner. The nicest security thing ever. A bit of banter, you know, no shouting at you, not particularly inquisitive about what's in your bag. They did check stuff, obviously, but yeah, really nice experience, which is weird. Then you walk out onto the tarmac and up to this plane, again, which you saw earlier, which is this tiny jet, private jet. And yeah, got on that, and 50 minutes to Dusseldorf, so fast. And you get off and you go through a very, very simple little terminal kind of process for security. You show your passport again to someone who's very nice. This guy was lovely. He was asking questions about and he wasn't inquisitive about what we were doing. It was like, "You looking forward to the game tonight?" That does not happen at security normally. And then got the bus to this lovely hotel. Yeah, and it's, again, full disclosure, all of this obviously was paid for by BYD. If I was sending myself to the Euros, I couldn't book all that stuff. It wouldn't make any financial sense. So yeah, they're doing that. In return, you might be wondering what on earth's in it for BYD. They're getting coverage. So this video is part of a bunch of content I'll create about this trip. So you know who BYD are. There'll be a bunch of, I've been doing it all day, Instagram stories, there'll be an Instagram post afterwards to recap it. I won't do a YouTube video on the main channel about it because that doesn't make sense, but that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for a bit of coverage. It's simple, expensive, but simple marketing. Send out a bunch of press people, YouTubers, and get them to mention the brand on social media. And obviously, BYD are sponsoring a lot of the games as well. I think they're sponsoring the entire tournament. They're one of the main tournament sponsors. So they're investing their budget in all this sort of stuff. So that's why I'm here, and yeah, thank you BYD for kind of doing all this. It's fantastic, and yeah, what else can I say? Well, I will take you to the game. Of course, I'll take you to the game. So the schedule now is like I said, we've got about 20 minutes now until dinner. We have dinner, then we leave for the stadium at 7 o'clock. The game kicks off at 9 p.m. tonight, and we're playing Serbia. And I'm a massive football fan, if you didn't know, but I've never been to an England game. So this is my first ever England game, and it happens to be in Germany for the Euros, which is amazing. I love my job, I really do. I know I moan quite a bit on this vlog, and that's only because normally I'm tired or I'm just stressed or rushing around doing things. But today I've really taken it in so far, and I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep taking this trip in because I've worked hard for this. And yes, BYD are getting something in return, absolutely. But you do have to just occasionally stop and sit back and think, there's a lot of hard work that's got me here. So I'm going to enjoy it. And I've got another lanyard, so it's not a press trip without a lanyard. Anyway, time to freshen up quickly and then go for dinner. What's interesting is that you get this tiny glimpse at how the other half live. That experience that I've had today is otherworldly. I'm not drunk. I know I say this a lot on this vlog, but I'm not drunk. It's otherworldly. I've not experienced anything like that before, and just the ease with which we flew today. Most of us, I'd guess most of you guys who watch this as well, you're used to getting to the airport and fighting your way through security and potentially missing your flight and having delayed flights and having a horrible security experience where I don't know why this is, but those people are just awful. If you're one of those people, sorry, I'm sure you're not really awful, but the experience is awful. Take your thing out there, put that in there, take your belt off, all this. Okay, even when you've done all that stuff, you still get shouted at. I've never quite understood that. None of that exists in the world that I've just experienced. It's so easy. You don't see the main terminal. You get off the plane, and for some people, it's even easier. They just jump in cars, don't they, and get whisked off to wherever they live. So it's just the ease. There's no. We were all saying in that lounge that it's weird to turn up at an airport, get out of your car, and walk into a room with nothing really more than just your passport. No boarding card. They don't give you a boarding pass. Nothing at all. You always feel like you're missing something because you spend most of your time, or I do anyway, at airports, thinking you've forgotten something and checking your pockets for your boarding pass and your passport, all that stuff. And as you know, I fly a lot, so it's something that even a fairly frequent flyer like myself, you still do that. None of that exists in this crazy world of private, charter flying. Would I want it all the time? Yeah, probably would, to be fair. It's just nice, isn't it? Anyway, I was going to say something really profound then, but it would just be nice, wouldn't it? Cheers. If you're an England fan, this brolly is quite significant. Not significant, it's quite symbolic. It's like being in the UK. That isn't why it's symbolic, by the way. If you know what this umbrella means, if you're an England fan, let me know in the comments. First on the bus. By the way, in terms of who's here, it's mainly like press people, kind of car press people. But Tim Schmee is here. If you're a car guy or girl, and you know, if you watch content about cars, you probably know who Tim Schmee is. But yeah, he's here. I had dinner kind of with him. Didn't get to talk to him, but we're on the same table. It's a nice little boring fact for you. Great. This weather. Made it to the stadium. It's busy. First England game. I still can't believe this is my first ever England game. Amazing. Anyway, got the ticket on the phone. We've kind of all split up now because I think we're all sitting in different places, so I don't mind that, to be honest. Yeah, let's get in there. Right, score prediction. England-Serbia. Nothing against Serbia, obviously, but we should win this. I'm going to go 3-0 England. I've just ditched the BYD lanyard because I don't think I need it to get in, and you always look a little bit too official with a lanyard. That's not a good idea. Here, anyway. Big question is now, do I get a really expensive beer or go in and soak up the pre-match atmosphere? I'm getting a beer. Guess the price of the pint down below. I'll let you know, but have a guess. What was my prediction? 3-0? Amazing experience, absolutely amazing, but we do not make it easy for ourselves. 1-0. Serbia looked decent at times, we weren't always that sure. Classic England, we're just, at times, brilliant, like really awesome. Jude Bellingham, what a player. Phil Foden, amazing. We just look shaky at times, we make little mistakes, we look nervous. This happens a lot with England in the first group game, so I'm hoping it is, what it normally is. Let's hope we do slightly better in the next two games. But anyway, I've got to fight through this crowd now. Although actually it's quite organised. Organised, not organised. It's actually relatively. Where am I going? I'm saying I've got no idea where I'm going. It's relatively straightforward. Yeah, this is my view now, though. Amazing experience. Spoke way too soon, didn't I? That was painful. Just went completely the wrong way. Ended up in another zombie queue, heading towards the tram. I don't need a tram, I need to get back to our coach, which was the opposite way. Amazing. Slight problem, the bus has gone. Because I went the wrong way, I think I took way too long, and in fairness, they didn't realise I wasn't there. There's quite a few people on this trip, to be fair. Anyway, I've rang them and they're going to figure something out, but at the minute, I'm stranded here. What time is it? 10 past midnight. It's raining, obviously, because of course it is, and the bus has gone. Oh, hang on, they're ringing. A taxi's on the way. They've sent a taxi for me, which is very nice. These things happen. It's the first time it's happened, to be fair, on a press trip. But it was chaos getting out there. Absolute chaos. Crazy. Anyway, I think I need to end this vlog here because it is, time check, 20 to 1 in the morning. For me, it's about 20 to midnight because we're an hour ahead here. But yeah, I think it's best to end this vlog here because I'm very tired. So thank you guys if you've watched this. Again, no idea how long this one was. Feels like a long one. It's Monday tomorrow and start of an incredibly busy week because it's my last week before I go on holiday. But I'll need a lie-in tomorrow morning. Anyway, cheers guys. This aside, this has been an amazing trip. Incredible experiences. Thank you BYD. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you in the next episode. Cheers.